Alright, we are back in Pathfinder Kingmaker. It has been a week since we played this, because Guild Wars 2 was running a special thing, and we were doing that for a long time. Alright, so we are on this map, and I believe we were hunting Ivar, who should be somewhere on this map, but we don't know where. I don't know if there's going to be a fight or not.
My assistance?
So let's go ahead and do the usual buffs. Let's do this, armor buff, protection from arrows. It might be nothing. It'd be nice if it was nothing, but I don't know.
I am yours to command.
And where's heroism? There we go.
Down. Down. Down.
Are you doing the Elden Ring DLC on the 21st?
This requires your attention.
I might do it at some point, but I doubt I'll be doing it day of. I honestly, look, Elden Ring was an awesome game, but because of the fact that I play mouse and keyboard, I don't miss it. So I'll probably get, to the point where I'll be ready to do it at some point. Wait.
Anything is possible.
He's missing a buff. To be clear, the mouse and keyboard controls of the game were awful, but I played the whole game with them because I'm worse with a controller. There. The rocks are moved from their usual places if something very huge, extremely strong, used to walk here. Some pieces of fish and I think that's the same thing I said before.
Follow me, or don't.
Where is this guy? I wonder if he's at his, I think his kids died down here on the beach. I wonder if he's down here. Let me read the quest thing again. Apparently among other things to protect those guys, we should find him and deal with the situation of the man himself. That's all it says. Yeah, so it kind of hints that he's here somewhere. If I keep hugging this wall, we're going to get back into the town. I wonder if maybe we can ask them if they've seen him. Who are you? I'm Acel, a fisherman. I was a fisherman when I did fishing. I don't fish now, so I guess I'm not a fisherman anymore. Let's talk later.
Will this ever end?
I guess he could also be in the cave? Alright, Brevis. This guy was sane. And my only option is attack him on sight. Litica. For lack of a better idea, I'll check the cave that had the, corruption in it, and we already cleared it out, but I'll see if he's there. Xbox did a leak, and it looks like Dragon Age will be shown on the 9th. Oh, nice. Elden Ring is one of a few games that I really like. I liked Elden Ring. It was cool and it was fun, but the mouse and keyboard controls were just terrible. And I cleared the game with them, and I was like, there.
Not that I care.
I did not play, but for 5 more minutes past that. What is this?
Applause, please.
Oh, I guess we missed that last time we were here. Magic Scimitar, the Slicer. Runic Mageblade. Okay, this is all the same. Oh, will you be returning to 40k Rogue Trader on the 8th of August with the new DLC? I don't know. Would I need to play Rogue Trader over from the beginning to access it? Because that was like a 100-hour game. Is it a standalone DLC? Is it just within the confines of the main story?
I found something
Oh,
interesting.
what was that?
Anything else?
Oh, we found a box of goodies.
End?
running out of places on this map for this guy to be hiding. Let me see, there's... Climb down the slope.
Completed.
Follow me! Or don't.
Corpse of a tall man torn apart on the shore. The man was probably an experienced fighter in life, but it didn't do him much good in the end. You notice a tuft of red fur clenched in the dead man's hand. Whoever killed this man, it seems unlikely it was a Tatzelworm. I don't recall if he was here, that body was here the last time I came here. It said the Road Trader DLC is fully integrated into the main story. If I have to play it over from the beginning, leaning toward no. If it's some kind of standalone thing, or like I could reload my game that's like near the end, and then play the DLC from that save file, then I would strongly consider it. The game was great. I really enjoyed that game, but yeah, it says on this map is the Lonely Hunter, but I am not finding him. Okay. Lonely Mill. Let's go here. If I can't find that guy, let's see if we can find something else that needs doing.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Rest before we go in there, because we don't know what it's going to be. Still play Guild Wars 2?
The village you lived in.
Like 70
Tell me
hours
what it
last
was
week.
like.
Oh yeah.
It was
Also,
good.
every Tuesday.
Honest people, good food, clean sky, everything a person needs. You can write that down.
You can write that down. He swapped over to SOTOR now. Don't lie. Yeah, we do Guild Wars Tuesday on the channel. Every Tuesday we play Guild Wars 2. And then also, whoa, what the heck? Also, last week during the drops, we did it the whole week. While passing the windmill, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadow of a building, doing what goblins do best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading the wealth. Some fried pancakes on an open fire, others threw pieces of dough into a bubbling pot, making some kind of dumplings, yet others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throats. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spilling it over each other and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly due to the ale, stood their ground. Instead of fleeing, they started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron... Lawful good, frowned, bared his weapons, and charged into battle. Shrieking, the goblins scattered and ran, kicking up clouds of flour. When the clouds settled of the goblins, there was no sign. Really? We didn't kill a single one? Man, we suck. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's head back to the main city then. Enemies on the path.
We will be victorious!
Alright, go ahead. Let's see. Easy. Look at that muck, full dungeon squad ready for Sodor. You told me I wouldn't have to do dungeons to clear the game. What other MMORPG is good now? I'm only really playing one MMO right now. I'm playing lots of other non-MMO games alongside it. Okay, let's go to the throne room. Not sure what I'm supposed to do, if anything, about that guy that it said was at the village, unless he was really tucked away in a corner and I didn't see him somewhere. Alright, let's rest while we're here, because there's no risk or ration use while we're here. I got another question. What would you think if they gave the PvP and World v World weapons the tier up system to Legendary in Guild Wars 2? What I thought they were going to do with the Gen 3 weapons. Gen 1 Legendaries already require you to do World versus World. Like, World versus World is already part of the early generation Legendaries because of the Gift of Battle. PvE players complain about that all the time. So I'm not really sure what you mean about the tier up system by what you describe. Dead Man's Chest was failure. Let's see, Blighted Disease. Both of them are currently busy and can't deal with that. Let's see. Support the general endeavors. Spend 2 weeks helping the general. I think that's too risky. Alright, let's just skip days one at a time. Undead Rising. An old priestess of Pharasma died in the region, and the dead rose from their graves. The nearby cemeteries grow emptier by the day, and the forest wind is no longer fresh, but carries upon it the smell of wet soil and rot. Success chance 35%? Oh my god. Okay, Testimony of Loyalty. Disaster! -2 to community. Dude, everybody's failing at stuff. 61% success. Alright, Jubilaw succeeded. God, one of you did. And he succeeded at what he was doing. Okay. What else we got? What is this? Love of the People. The cost of buildings with the static loyalty bonus is reduced by 70%. No, that's not worth. Economy. What is this one? Oh, that's the Love of the People. Curses. Research the nature of the curse on Jenna Tannerson. Dude, these all take 45 days. Davik Nettle. Now that the Undead Engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be pretty prudent to study it and be more prepared next time. Sure. That guy's not going to be available for a long time. Enchanted Wind. News has arrived on the largest observatory in the Five Kings Mountains. The enchanted lens of their main telescope broke. The destruction of a powerful artifact caused a gust of enchanted wind, which is now moving toward a region of the barony. You should seize this opportunity. Okay. Restoration of the Talden Mine has succeeded and now gives you more build points per week. Awesome. Can I quick save here? Yeah. What is this trade agreement? A heavily guarded caravan will now carry goods between our capital and Varnhold, plus 2 build points per week. Oh, that's really good. I would like to get that at some point, yes. Agreements. Our merchants have received the right to establish a sizable trading post in the heart of New Stetvan. Each city... Oh, that's 1,500. Nah, we don't have enough of that. We do not have enough of that. Okay. Support the treasurer. Treasurer is currently busy. Alright, I guess we just skip days. Undead Rising was successfully dealt with. Awesome. Letter for the Baron. A message from Silverstep awaits you in the throne room. Alright, let's go to the throne room. Let's see if we triggered a special, like a current event. Your Grace, a while ago we received a message from the village of Silverstep. More a denunciation, to be precise. A certain Brevis informs us that the local settlers started believing in a creature called a silver dragon. I was just there. There was no dragon. The dragon allegedly claims dominion over all the stolen lands, thus compromising your authority. The author of the letter reports that this belief is being spread by a local huntsman named Ivar. I took the liberty of sending a few people to verify this information, but they found nothing to report. The settlers wouldn't discuss it, and the huntsman wasn't in the village at the time. Your Grace, the decision is yours. If I happen to be over there, I'll find out what's going on. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Bakken searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go. A little something from old Bakken. He gives me a bunch of stuff. Thank you. My pleasure. Mug, are you tempted to play Wrath of the Righteous again after this?
Never a dull
No.
moment.
Wrath of the Righteous was a fantastic game, but I played it far more recently than this, so not really itching to play it again at this time. Restoration of Bronze Shield Fortress. Pay tribute to the land's long-gone Dwarven settlers. Began restoration of the old Dwarven Fortress and section of Red Shields. 30 days to solve. Sure. Livestock deaths. We can't do anything about that right now. Gaming. An amazing discovery. Some foreign treasure hunters found an amazing artifact at a dig site. It'd be nice to obtain it, but how? Alright, Valerie, if you would please. Blighted disease. We don't have anyone who can handle that right now. Livestock deaths was not dealt with, minus loyalty. I'm sorry, everyone's busy. Okay, the blighted disease was dealt with, and it is back again. What the hell? Rusty dogs. We don't have anyone who could deal with that. Enchanted wind was dealt with. Wonderful. And now he can deal with this. The gambler needs Juby. Amazing discovery successfully dealt with. Rusty dogs, failed to deal with that. Okay, can we claim another region? No, we don't have another claim a region thing. What is this? Divine protection from poison. Would love that. Can't get that right now. So, as I've mentioned before in this playthrough, we are kind of waiting for something to pop up. We're waiting for the ability. Oh my god, I thought I started this quite some time ago. I guess just cancel it at this point. We're waiting for the ability to advance the main story. I think it's just like I need enough time to pass for that to happen. So I've kind of done what's available on the map that I have found. Okay, he finished that. +2 to Divine. Fey Magic. Okay, he can tackle that issue. Local Plague. Well, that's an issue. Hopefully it can wait 5 days. Because they're already dealing with a disease. Yo, this is a bad place to live, you guys. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend my own barony. That was a 50-50 chance. That's not great. Oh, it's a 30-day job, too. What the hell? He failed at dealing with the gambler. Amazing discovery. Alright, trying to do that. Fey Magic. River Gold. Some locals found gold panning the riverbanks. Okay, 40% success chance. Omen. A white deer with bloody antlers was seen in the forest. Could it be a sign sent by Aristel himself? Whatever lies behind these stories must be uncovered. Harem favors unusual but effective solutions. Muck robbing his citizens of their gold. I'm just waiting to be able to continue playing the game. Failure. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do literally running around the map. River Gold dealt with. Gives the general plus and bonus for taking opportunity. Requires 14 days. It's 30 days. Strength in numbers. Training. Curses. Other. Divine protection from poison. That would be awesome, but it needs harem. Ah! We got some stuff. Let's see. Amiri wants to talk. Amiri insists on meeting the Baron in the throne room. Go to the throne room. Amiri looks unusually grim today. Listen, we need to talk, but not in front of everyone. After the council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my tribe, my old one from before. What if I don't?
How?
Okay. Let's see. Zone outside. Tavern. I like Kingmaker's character as a story, but I'm not interested in replaying it because I don't enjoy playing the time mechanic. Yeah, I think it allotted me too much time to be able to do all the things I needed to do on the map, and now I'm just like waiting for the next thing to occur. The barbarian sips beer from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates as if she doesn't know where to begin. I once told you about my tribe, remember? The 6 bears? Of course I remember. Me? I'd be happy to forget, but they were spotted on your lands. Our scouts told they saw their camp near the Numeria border. That's odd. We're a long way from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. Exactly. Leaving homeland and heading south where strangers live, the tribes have never done this. I really hoped I'd never see their ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and now they follow me. What the hell? So, let's visit my old tribe. Find out what do they want so far from their snow, and then we kick them back. She finishes her beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles towards the tavern maid to order another. Okay. If I'm gonna be bringing her, I need to catch her up in levels. I haven't been using Amiri for a while. Let's see. So she gets damage reduction? Okay. So, let's see, DR1. And what pierces the DR? Natural attack. I was expecting like DR1 / cold iron or something, but she doesn't. Okay, let's see. Weapon focus, deceitful, deft hands, die hard. Improved initiative is always good, or power attack always good. Let's take improved initiative first. Alright, barbarian. Another point in strength. Get the same skills over here. Choose a rage power. Show unavailable also. Lethal accuracy requires level 16. Alright, that is something we want. So for now I can get whatever. Internal fortitude. Immune to nauseated and sickened. Could be good. Let's get that. Alright, level 9. I don't remember what level the rest of the party is, so I'll just keep doing this and as long as it lets me. Let's see. Blind fight. Useless often. Incredibly powerful sometimes. Improved critical would be really nice if I had one type of weapon that I was always using, but the type of weapon I use on her kind of changes based on what I find. And let's get improved damage reduction for this one. Do I need swift foot? No, because if I get her speed too high, she'll run past the tank. Okay. Now, what has she got? Is Jathal using her glaive? Jathal has a glaive. Let's see. Sword, equipment, inventory by type. I have a trident there. I know Jathal has one. I think Muck might have the other. Flaming glaive +2. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll take Jathal's and pull it over. and then go to Amiri. Let's see, sort by type. Where did that glaive just go? There it is. And... okay. Alright, I think that's good. Let's see, amulet, do we have an amulet she needs? Mighty Fist, Agile Fist, that doesn't apply. Nat Armor, could do that. Let's see, Belt of Giant Strength +2, we've got a Belt of Giant Strength +4. Ring of Luck. Okay, there's a few bonuses. Alright. So, we've got a target. We got something we can do. So we can go to the main square. We can sell the junk in our bags, like from all those monsters that we hunted earlier. And then we can head out and try to find where on the... hang on a sec, doing a game capture. There we go. Try to find where on the world map Amiri's tribe is. Mux, since you last played Wrath, they've added about 28 new class archetypes. But do I want to play any of them is the question. Zarcy. Wait, what's happening? Lindsay's here. What is happening? Lindsay, I'm trying to do some business here. What? Wait, I want you to meet someone. Here, this is Tessie the Quill, a book peddler. If not for her, I'd probably still be sitting in a radish patch in my hometown. Tessie, a plump woman wearing heavily patched clothes, greets you with a broad, gap-toothed smile. Nice to meet you, your barony. Thanks for keeping an eye on the little tot. What brought you here? A little bird told me about a proper city in the Stolen Lands now, one with a printing house, with an old friend of mine sitting in that printing house at that, so I came to see her, maybe buy some books while I'm at it. Will you be staying? Me? Not really sure. Probably for a while at least. The people here seem fine. They read at least. Then again, there's a printing house here. And I get to catch up with Lindsay. Haven't seen her for a few years, you know. After I get tired of things here, I'll be on my way again. Where are you from? Right now or in general? I came from Yvonne right now. As for in general, well, I'm from everywhere and nowhere. Was found under a bush and I've traveled with the wind ever since. Ha-ha! How did you meet Lindsay? Went through her village from time to time. Weren't many buyers. I was lucky to sell half a dozen calendars each year, maybe with a couple of cheap vulgar prints. Then a priest from the capital went to live there, and he got the young people interested in reading, little by little. Some would ask for romance stories, some wanted heroic tales. One day, this little tot comes by and traded her father's belt, 2 bottles, and a hunk of bread for a 2-volume collection of legends about the Arknights of Avastan. Came back later all tear-stained, looked like her daddy didn't need the belt after all. So she sniffles at me and says, "Take me with you, I can help," and looks at me like a lost puppy. So I took her along, why not? And that's what got the ball rolling. Wait, so you just stole a child? So Lindsay's like, "Please kidnap me from my parents," and you're like, "Okay." Give 10 gold. You travel around. Have you heard anything interesting about my neighbors? She hides the money and smiles knowingly. Of course, what do you want to hear about? How's Bravoy? Bad. People in Restov are honing their swords. With the royal house gone, it's, you know, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the kid saying abduct me, and it's reminding me of the movie Matilda. When she's like, "Oh, hey, would you like to adopt me?" Here, and she pulls out the papers. She's like, "Just sign here." And she's like, "Why do you have these papers?" And she's like, "Oh, I've had them since I was old enough to Xerox." People in Restov are holding their swords. With the royal house gone, it's just a matter of time until there's some big uproar. Everyone knows it, and no one wants it, but there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. Any news from Mivon? The usual, schemes and duels. Seems a bunch of runaway bandits flooded in there from Bravoy. Rumor has it the great houses are intentionally straining Mivon, so the Aldori there won't be able to help Restov when the carnage begins.